catastrophic summer monsoon storm tore through the Tucson metropolitan area and Pima County late Saturday evening, leaving behind a trail of severe structural damage, widespread power outages, and life-threatening flash floods. Described by meteorologists as one of the most violent convective events the region has seen in recent years, the storm unleashed destructive straight-line winds exceeding 80 miles per hour, an ominous wall of dust known as a haboob, and torrential downpours that transformed city streets into raging rivers.
Mira, va a pasar. Grábalo, va a pasar. Grábalo. Miren, va a pasar ese carro. No, no va a pasar. Ya se arrepintió. Ah, no, sí. Sí va a pasar, miren.
As emergency crews work around the clock to clear debris, restore electricity, and rescue stranded motorists, local authorities have urged residents to remain vigilant.
I need to inject a bit more tempo into their attacking work. They had a break on, didn't they, a few minutes ago before that migration broke down.
The National Weather Service, NWS, predicting continued atmospheric instability throughout the upcoming week. The desert community is now facing a dual challenge, recovering from a weekend disaster while bracing for more severe weather. The severe weather event began developing late Saturday afternoon in the high terrain surrounding the Tucson Basin.
Look at this.
Fueled by intense daytime heating and an influx of deep subtropical moisture from the Gulf of California, isolated thunderstorms rapidly coalesced into a massive organized convective system over Cochise and Santa Cruz counties before marching directly northwest toward Tucson.
Crazy Daisy still wants to go for a walk. I had to bring her out here to show her. I think the monsoon started today.
By 7:30 p.m., the atmospheric setup had reached a tipping point. As the storm system collapsed onto the desert floor, it triggered a massive downburst, a phenomenon where cold air rapidly sinks from a thunderstorm and spreads out violently upon hitting the ground. This displaced air generated a towering wall of dust and sand thousands of feet high, which raced ahead of the storm cells. The National Weather Service immediately issued a sequence of urgent alerts, including dust storm warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings for the entirety of Pima County.
Massive dust storm starting. I'm time-lapsing it, but I'm gonna probably have to balance. There's this other one. This is rolling off the superstitions.
For residents watching the horizon, the approaching storm appeared as an apocalyptic, rust-cold wall that completely swallowed the Santa Catalina and Reno Mountains within minutes.
Oh my. Wow. That isn't. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Wow.
The core of the storm made landfall in the metropolitan area around 8:15 p.m. The impact was instantaneous and violent. High-velocity winds clocking in at 74 to 85 miles per hour at various monitoring stations acted like a blunt instrument against the city's infrastructure. According to the latest briefings from Tucson Electric Power T, the storm knocked out electricity to more than 14,000 customers at its peak. The destructive wind snapped heavy wooden utility poles like toothpicks and twisted metal transmission towers along major corridors. In Midtown and East Tucson, entire neighborhoods were plunged into pitch blackness as transformers exploded in brilliant flashes of green and blue light. TEP has deployed dozens of emergency repair crews, bringing in mutual aid from neighboring jurisdictions to expedite the restoration process. However, due to the sheer volume of downed power lines and blocked roadways, utility officials warned that full restoration for some heavily damaged pockets could take several days. Century-old saguaro cacti, symbols of the Sonoran Desert, were uprooted and flung onto residential rooftops. Massive eucalyptus, mesquite, and palo verde trees succumbed to the wind, crushing parked vehicles and severing overhead lines.